Aquarius. Right. What do we need to know for you? I'm going to take 2 overall energy cards just to kick us off. Swing. Ooh. Ooh, hello. One went on the floor. I've done my back in, so I'll see you in about half an hour. Okay. I'm making involuntary noises. It's that kind of thing, you know, when you're like, half the time. Right. Ooh, that's very nice. We got the 4 of Pentacles, which is very much a kind of gathering type energy. About it's gathering your nuts, Aquarius, making sure they're in the right place, investing in your future. Is that type? Yeah, we're going from 2024 into 2025. Let me know one word in the comments section how 2020, well, what 2024 has taught you. Okay, one word. That's all you can have. You can do it. And we get the Ace of Pentacles. This is very much about security and what to begin with. I'm just going to turn my heater off. What to begin with, what is worth holding on to? I think it's a question we all ask ourselves as we go from 24 into 25 or any year from one time to the next. Even if you're not really into New Year's resolutions, which I'm not particularly. But I feel like for you, you're an air sign. And for me, you're quite a glittering air sign, you know, like the flash of something. So you're not usually that concerned about the sort of solidity of things. So there's something here about testing what is going to count for you and what is perhaps not going to be part of your story anymore. It's giving me an itchy ear already. Okay, I'm going to look in these few cards at life purpose. I'm going to look at career, and then I'm going to do your love reading underneath that. Okay, there will be an extended love reading as there is every month, and the link will be the first link in the description box. One moment. God, are you just going to give me a reading, Aquarius, where all the cards fall on the floor and I'm like, eh? Okay, we got the Chariot. 2 horses, 1 ass. Here we go. I think you've got a decision to make in terms of how you make money, how you conduct yourself in life, your security. And of course, the way we make money, you know, some people have a 9 to 5, some people do something different. There's all kinds, especially Aquarians. Aquarians are really good at different ways of making money, particularly good at running your own business if you haven't thought about that yet. Just saying. Monetizing something you already do, or having a hand in some quite eclectic ways of making money. I'm seeing eclecticism, which I hope that's the right word, which I always, and eccentricity as well. Both those words for me are very Aquarian. It's time for you to lean into the fact that you're unusual and not try to be normal. And I know that many of you have given up the ghost of trying to be normal, thank God, and really leaned into who you are. But I just feel there's a bit extra in terms of pushing that envelope. You may have to choose between the security of staying the same, which is not something you usually worry about too much, but you know, we live in difficult times at the moment, and there may be a need for you to stay the same for a certain amount of time until you've got something sorted. This is a new beginning. Aces are always new beginning, but it's long term, the Ace of Pentacles. And it's about what has foundation, what has guts, what has financial standing for you. And if this is to do with where you're living or building up your financial future or whatever it takes for you to feel secure, you have 2 choices with this. And also the card that fell on the floor is a messenger card, the Knight of Swords, which is a really good messenger card for you to get because it's delivering some new news about this. If you've been waiting to hear about this, if you've been waiting on, I don't know if anyone sends a letter anymore, an email, whatever. I was going to say a fax. I know, I've been watching Riders on Disney Plus. If you haven't watched it, it's brilliant. And it's all in the 80s, and I'm a bit like, yeah, fax me. Fax me. So yeah, could be a fax from 1987, but either way, it's a missive. It's a document, it's information, it's news coming forward. It can also be, for some of you, news about a friend or a family member that you've been waiting on for whatever reason, okay? It has a kind of crystalline look to it for me. So in other words, the news will be accurate and timely, and it will be delivered. Not necessarily with a lot of tact or diplomacy, but it doesn't need to be, because I think it's something that you've been waiting for, and that it just clicks something into place. Okay? Yeah. You get the Hanged Man as well. Everybody's been getting this card for the 2025 January Tarot. The Hanged Man is with us. There's some kind of tunneling that's going on between 2024 and 2025 where we're not able to just, well, and we shouldn't be able to, but even if you want to just leapfrog into the new year and go, yes, new plan, new me, no more carbs, you know, or whatever it is people, we all do. It's me with the no more carbs. I'm like, I'll never let a carb touch my lips again after 8s immediately. But whatever it is, whatever your aspirations are, there's enough of a hammock or a tunnel or a pause that the universe wants you to tweak it and get it right. So if you are looking at a different job or moving something or investing or making a plan, whatever that plan may be, make sure you've tested every part of it, you know, dotted the I's, crossed the T's, had a good look, that kind of thing, okay? Because this Hanged Man energy is around for everybody, so it's not like anyone's going to steal a march on you. Everybody is in this, what my mum calls neither nout nor summit type energy, you know, between nothing and something. It's interesting though. Ooh, liking this. 6 of Cups. This has come up quite a lot for people as well, and it may bleed into your love life in a minute. I like the 6 of Cups for you. This is a good connection. So it's a connection that you may have had before. The 6 of Cups always has this slight longing quality. It's got a melancholic Hallmark movie quality to it. It gives that energy of, ooh, way back when, or childhood sweethearts, or in terms of you and your life purpose, the people who led up to this moment come back. It's almost like, you know, when someone hasn't been in a television thing for ages and then they come back and make an appearance and things are changed because of it. So anything to do with your life purpose, to do with any kind of job, career, move forward, networking is a big deal. And the people where you've come from, the people that you did favours for, the people that you got to know, the connections that you made, or people you just had friendships with, are coming back in. And that gives me a lovely warm and fuzzy feeling. Speaking of warm and fuzzy feelings, shall we do your love life reading? Yes. Okay, I'm switching decks. I said decks. For Sacred Rose Tarot. It's a love deck. That's my chicka chicka dance. Okay, that one. Oh, okay, nice. The birds are circling. What does that mean? Oh my God. Some of you are like, they've come to pick on the bare bones and carrion of my love life. Well, let's see. I knew you were going to get that one. I'm just going to take one more and then we'll look and then we'll do a bit more. Who else got that? Gemini. Okay. Switching the fire back on. Let's reignite the flame. Can I cross my leg? Ah, yes. With a little assistance. Oh God. 3 of Pentacles. I like the 3 of Pentacles because, again, looking at your Ace of Pentacles, and why don't I do the camera so it shows you the cards? Honestly, Gemma. Here we go, peeps. Right. We've got the 3 of Pentacles. I can hold it up here now. This is, as you can see, to do with construction, but it's to do with working together. And it's also to do with somebody that you can be a team player with, rather than, you know, there may be great chemistry, there may be this, there may be all sorts of things, but it's really important that you both turn up on site, that you both know how to get your hands dirty, that you can build something, you can create something together. It's like being on the same page as somebody, that you're able to work things out together, that you partner each other, you know, in a sort of old-fashioned way, I suppose, that you get each other, but it's on a pentacle level, which is about physical achievement, 3D success, pitching in together. Are you on my side? Yes, yeehaw. It's going to become very important to you. If you look at this triangle here, we've got the 3 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords, okay? 3s are, for me, they are slightly discombobulating because they're asking a question of the stability of the 2, okay? They're an odd number, which also just gives you that slight feeling, but they're asking the question. 3 of Pentacles, 3 of Swords. There are issues here, okay? When you get the 3 of Swords, there are old wounds, there are issues, there are things you need to know, and I'll have a look at this in a minute, I'll take a few more cards for this. There's what we used to call in the North, trouble at mill. You know, there are things which may be fractious that you need to deal with, that you need to sort out, that you will seek to heal. Because you also get in the middle, and we kind of knew you would, the 6 of Cups. Do you remember how we said this would bleed into your love reading? 6 of Cups again. Now, I wonder if we're going to see judgment. I wonder if we're going to see judgment. Because when I get the 6 of Cups, even once, I want to know where judgment is. It might come out in the extended. It might come out in your reading. Let's see. Okay. These 3s, 1 is about solidity, it's about trust, it's about building something together. Another is about fractures and fault lines and old wounds that need to be healed in order for us to heal, mend, glow, whatever you want to call it. I want this card. Ooh, boy, did I want that card. The Lovers. The Lovers. Now, so we have this little triangle here, we've seen this, of stability versus, I would say, instability and wanting true foundation. And then we also have the Chariot, the Lovers, and the Hanged Man. If we look at this triangle here. Shwing. Okay. This is 2 horses, 1 ass. So definitely the horses are struggling to go in different directions. We know this. It's like busting at the reins to go in different directions. The Lovers, which of course astrologically is the Gemini card because of the twins. And the Lovers itself used to be called the Choice. And for me, it's not simple. Is it ever with you, Aquarius? No. It's the same desire to pull in 2 different directions, but then you get this sliding doors thing coming in. So when you have the Lovers, there's this sliding doors. And if you take, it's that film, isn't it? If you take one direction, X, Y, and Z never happens. If you take this direction, A, B, C never happens. There is a clear choice here, but it's not particularly linear. So we have a full moon on the 13th, and I do feel that a lot of people aren't necessarily getting the whole shebang, but you're getting a bit of a wake-up call around making a choice to do with your love life, okay? You get this wake-up call on the 13th, full moon in Cancer. The sun then enters your sign. Happy birthday to those of you that are the early Aquarians. Sun is entering your sign on the 19th. Look at that. There you are. Sun enters Aquarius. Okay. And then we're going to have a new moon, and this is the one actually where something moves forward. Just getting the date for the new moon off the diary. One page, they've just put a frog. I don't know what they mean by that, really. Yeah. New moon in your own, no wonder it's important. New moon in your own sign. I mean, it's a bit phallic, to be honest, if you look at it from left to right instead of right to left, but I do believe it's a jug. That's probably just me. And then underneath it, Uranus goes direct as well. Tickety-boo. I'm liking this. So by the end of the month, there is some kind of, I don't know if it's resolution, but things won't be in the same place that they are now. Okay? Things won't be in the same place that they are now. Because the Lovers means there is a breaking off into a certain direction. Almost whether you like it or not. Okay? Nice. We get the World. When the World comes out to play, it's the last card in the Major Arcana. So it does seem that a decision is made, that directions are taken or gone in. I'm doing my directions mime. And that is the end of that particular part of the cycle. I feel like it's quite a satisfying end, but also with the Three of Swords, we can't ignore that bad boy. Let's have a couple of shadow cards for the Three of Swords. Now I know what I'm going to have. Might use this again in the extended actually, because I'm feeling a bit of this energy of this deck. That's nice. Okay, for the Three of Swords, I get the Star. And the Seven of Pentacles, yeah. And yes, this deck is gorgeous. It is the Mystic Maidens. Everybody always asks me what that is. Right, okay. For the Three of Swords, the Star, the ultimate healing card, okay? But it's also all about manifesting, it's about wishing, it's about dreams coming true, reaching for the star, being bold enough to name what it is you want. There's something here, Aquarius, about taking a risk. The universe is inviting you to take a risk. Now, Aquarians are pretty good at that usually, okay? But of course, in love, the stakes can be high and unknowable. There's something here about you taking a risk on healing an old wound. Six of Cups, something coming up which is historical or past life or previous, whatever weird juju that is. It's rather nice. It's very touching, it's very heartwarming. It heals an old wound, and I like that. And then we get one of my favourite tarot cards, actually. I love this card, I just love the artwork. Seven of Pentacles, which is, again, joining up with the Ace of Pentacles. You're treating whatever this fault line, this fracture, this old wound, you're treating it like a real earthy task. Something that can be grown, that can be tended, that can be nurtured, that can be brought on, as gardeners say. Okay? I'm not a gardener myself, but I'm getting, and maybe you're not either, but I'm just getting very harvest, plant seeds, be kind to the earth of your relationship. Nurturing, oof, oof. Aquarius, nothing is ever boring where you're concerned, says the Devil card. Okay. Checking there wasn't one stuck behind it, as the actress said to the Bishop. We have the Devil. The Devil is also about attraction. I want to take another card for the Devil now. Hang on. Hang on. Attraction. It depends. I'm going to clarify. Clarify. Don't mind that, actually. Ace of Swords. That's a real winner for you, the Ace of Swords. With the... Oh, my God. OMG. with the 10. Now, this is good. It's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy. In fact, I'm saying it's difficult. Okay? When you get the ace and the 10 of the same suit, let's just have a good old look at those because they're quite full on. Ace and the 10 of the same suit means that you are cycling right through an entire plethora of communication and thoughts and epiphanies. Ace of Swords, woof, the epiphany comes up with the devil. It's a brutal epiphany. You get to know exactly what you need to know to move forward, okay? We move to the 2 of Swords, the delay of the Hanged Man. We move to the 3 of Swords, which we already have, the old wound. The 4 of Swords, the rest. The 5 of Swords, Venus in Aquarius. The game playing, the signalling, the maneuvering. We move to the 6 of Swords. We're moving away from difficulty and into peace. The 7 of Swords, we're resolving any kind of slyness, difficulty, untruths, shadiness. Okay, we have the 8 of Swords where we create a new normal for the relationship. We have the 9 of Swords where we worried about how we ever got this far and if we can carry on. And then the 10 of Swords where we achieve catharsis. We've done this, and you either come out of this winners or losers, okay? And you've got the devil on your side, which means you don't necessarily play fair to get there, okay? It doesn't mean you're doing anything, you know, shady or horrible, but all is fair in love and war. What can I say? All is fair in love and war. You get to the heart of the matter and you resolve it either way, okay? It can't stay like it is, so it does reach a very satisfying but so not easy to get to resolution from this Lovers card. You've put the meat back on the bones, haven't you? Oh my God, never boring with you, Aquarius. Okay, in the extended reading, well, I think we all know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to look at these cards that are your love reading. I'm going to look at the Lovers, the Devil. I'm going to look at your person on the other side, the connection. So how do they feel about you? What's going on behind the scenes here? What is the price I might need to pay in terms of the Ace of Swords, the 10 of Swords? And what is the best way forward? Woof and a nay. Whew. Okay, I'm going to go and do that straight away. First link in the description box. Leave me a comment. Love reading all your comments, Aquarius. You always leave me good comments, okay? Straight to it. And I'll see you on the other side. Namaste.